back to my channel. My name is Tracy Lynette. If you are new here, welcome. If you're one of my returning subscribers, thank you so much for joining me for yet another weekly review. So today, guys, I am really excited to be back with you with another Lattafa video. This is my fall lineup. These are some of my favorite fall recommendations by Lattafa. As you know, I am a huge Lattafa fan, as many of us are, and for good reason. Lattafa is one of the most incredible houses that are out there today. They are a Middle Eastern house that has provided us with some of the most incredible fragrances on the market. And because Lattafa offers such quality fragrances, affordability, and accessibility. These fragrances can be found on Amazon, Lattafa's website, Burlington and Ross, and just many discounters online. And that provides the accessibility portion. The affordability is just outstanding. Almost all of the fragrances that I am going to list today are under $50, well under $50. And to me, that is just really remarkable considering the prices of fragrances today and then the quality. Lattafa never skimps on the quality. You get the most quality fragrances that you can find. I mean, they are long lasting, they smell incredible, and they are just giving us top tier quality in terms of the fragrances. So I want to just jump right in, and I did another video, it was like 30 minutes, and I'm like, I've got to dial it back a little bit, and I cut the list down because I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I want to give you a really good solid fall recommendations list. And so I have got 6 of my top favorite recommendations for fall, one of them being a concentrated oil. So let's just jump right in, and let's start off with that concentrated oil. This is Lattafa's Atar Ma. Guys, this fragrance was viral. If you know, then you know. It was so hard for me to track this fragrance down. I've been wanting this in my collection, but I could not find it. It was sold out, and I just couldn't get my hands on it. I stumbled into a Burlington a couple weeks ago looking for something else and seen this. I immediately grabbed it. I'm like, I've got to have this. If you are a gourmand lover like myself, you must have this in your collection. You must have this in your rotation. This is ideal for layering. Perfect for fall. As you know, with fall, you want your fragrances to really project and last through the cold and crisp fall evenings and days. And so you've got to start with a really good base. You always want to start with an oil concentrated base, and then you build upon that to get your fragrances to really project and last. And this concentrated oil is really phenomenal. The presentation, again, accessibility, affordability, and quality is what Lattafa is always going to give. Let's just take a moment to look at this really beautiful packaging. Look at this bottle. I mean, it is absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, right? This looks like I paid hundreds of dollars for it. I got this for less than $40, okay? Less than $40. But let's just jump into the oil itself. Okay, so it has a dabber, and the way that you apply it is you put it on your skin like this, or you can do it like this, whichever you prefer, and then you rub the oil in. And so the way that I have been using this, I put this on the back of my ears, I put it on my neck, on my chest, and all of my pulse points where I want to really have my perfume project, really have my fragrance project. And guys, when I tell you it's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. It's got vanilla and caramel. It's really sugary sweet. If you like fragrances like Eclair by Lattafa, if you like Bianco Latte, if you like Queen's Caramel, which I just did a video about that, if you like a vanilla, caramel, sugary, true gourmand, you will love this. This smells like all of those fragrances, but in a concentrated oil. It is really, really so yummy, so decadent, and so rich. Let me jump into the notes, and then we can talk a bit more. So the top notes are anise, middle notes are caramel, base notes are vanilla, musk, and tonka bean. So those are fragrance notes that you really want in any fall fragrance. You're gonna get that sweetness, you're gonna get that good base of the vanilla and the musk and the tonka bean that's really just going to ground any of your gourmand fragrances. So anything that has vanilla or caramel, tonka bean, anything that you want to make project a little bit louder, last a little bit longer. And if you just want to amplify the sugary sweetness in any of your gourmands, add this concentrated oil. This is really top tier. This is the quality of a very expensive oil. I mean, again, quality is always going to be at the forefront when you're dealing with Lattafa, and this is no different. So when talking about a fall fragrance, like I said, we want to start with a good base, always start with a good concentrated oil, and then build upon that. This is really a beautiful, decadent, sugary, sweet gourmand while also still being very refined. It's not juvenile. When I say sugary sweet, I'm not talking juvenile. I'm just talking about ooey gooey vanilla and caramel tonka bean goodness. That's what you're gonna get in this. So if you start with a base like this and then you add any of your fragrances, it's just gonna project and last even more. Now I have worn Amatha on its own, and let me just say it is a compliment getter, and on its own it is just really outstanding, but when you layer it, it just takes it up a notch. Okay, it just really takes it up a notch. So that is my first recommendation, and again, that is Atar Ma by Lattafa, and it is really outstanding. So moving right along to my first perfume in this list, this is none other than Nebras. Guys, you have told me multiple times in my videos to get Nebras. I was really kind of slow to getting this, and I'm very like behind the behind the eight ball in getting this because this is not new, okay? But it's new to my collection. I've only had it for a few weeks, and when I say that none of you have lied about this fragrance, Nebras has really been hyped up, and I get it. I get it. Lattafa has just came out with the Nebras Elixir, which is the white bottle. I don't have that, but I do plan on getting it. I'm not in a big hurry, just based off of some of the reviews that I've seen, but it's definitely one I plan on adding to my collection because it is also a gourmand. So I definitely want it. And now that I have this one, I definitely want to get that one. This is ideal for fall. Ladies, let me tell you, this is a beauty. This has red berries, this has cacao, this has vanilla, this has musk, this has rose in it. This is really a stunner for fall. And again, let's take a look at the bottle. Let's just take a look at the gorgeous bottle and presentation that Lattafa gives us in everything. This is one of the most beautiful bottles that I have in my collection from Lattafa. I really just love this. The black and the gold, something about it just really stands out to me, and I absolutely love it. But it's the juice that really got me. This was one that, like I said, I was slow to pull the trigger on. Reason being because this has been said to be a dupe of Billie Eilish, the first one. And I wasn't a huge fan of it. I liked it, but I didn't love it. I had that fragrance and I gave it away just because something about it, it wasn't long lasting, and it just didn't stick out to me. But this one is better than that. This one is actually what I wanted that one to be. So the girls did not lie when they said that Nebras is better than Billie Eilish, but it's definitely inspired by that. I can see that with some of the notes. So let's just jump into notes and then we can talk. So in Nebras, the top notes are red berries, mandarin orange, middle notes are vanilla, cacao, and rose. Base notes are sugar, tonka bean, amber, and musk. This is a fragrance that you can really dress up and you can really dress down. The red berries give it that fruitiness, it gives it that playfulness, but with the base, with the tonka bean, the cacao, the rose, some of those base notes, the vanilla, it's really giving it a refined, really good fruity gourmand. This one to me smells like a really high-end fragrance, like a really expensive fragrance. This is a beauty. I thought Billie Eilish was a good fragrance, but this is a great fragrance. There is a difference. I'm not quite sure what Lattafa did to just really bump this one up a notch, but this one to me is more refined. It's more smooth. There is a smoothness in this fragrance. Now, I have heard people say when you first spray it, you get a mintiness, and I do get that, but as it has sat and has macerated a little bit, this is not full maceration, so I can only imagine how good it's gonna be when it fully macerates, but this one is just really phenomenal. I don't have my tester strips, but I'm gonna just spray this out so you can also see that Atar atomizer. Again, Lattafa's quality, the atomizers are always really, really amazing. And oh my gosh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. You get a little bit of that mintiness on the initial spray, but then it quickly develops into something quite beautiful. The cacao gives it a bit of a like a chocolatey nuance, and I really love that. And then the rose in this really plays in the background, and the way that Lattafa has blended this, it's just very smooth. All of the notes are blended to perfection, to where nothing really just sticks out more than the other. It's just all blended very well. But like I said, the rose definitely is in the background. I don't get a ton of rose in this. The cacao, you definitely smell that. You smell the red berries on the initial spray, and then you smell that beautiful cacao, tonka bean, and vanilla, and the musk in the base. This is a fruity gourmand that takes on a quite, like I said, a gourmand, has a gourmand vibe to it in the dry down. This is perfect for fall. It is perfect for fall. Anybody who likes a fruity gourmand, you will love this. I think that this one is perfect for wearing on fall days. It's definitely going to project. It's definitely a head turner. You're going to get noticed. You're going to get compliments. And I think it is beautiful. It is sweet without being too sugary sweet. But if you layer this with the mata, oh my gosh. This one, I layered these two the other day, and I went to the mall and I got 3 compliments. As soon as I got there, I got 3 compliments. I went into Sephora, got a compliment. I went to Bath and Body Works, got a compliment. And I went into Macy's and I got a compliment. And together, they are just beautiful and perfect for fall. The matcha gives that sugary sweetness to amplify the vanilla and the caramel in this. And to me, it is just a stunner. And not caramel, I'm sorry, the cacao. There's no caramel in this, but I think the cacao gives it that chocolate nuance, which gives it that sugar, gives it a little bit of sweetness. It takes it from just a fruity fragrance to a fruity gourmand, and I really love this about it. It's not your typical gourmand, but it does go into, it does have a gourmand-esque vibe to it. This is absolutely beautiful. It's not too sugary sweet, but it is sweet enough, and it just definitely screams fall to me. If you have Nebras, definitely pull this out for fall. This is going to be beautiful in the colder months. I absolutely love this, and so happy that I have it in my collection, and highly recommend this for a fall fragrance, a fall signature fragrance even. This would be perfect. So moving right along to number 3. Guys, these are no particular order, so let me not say number 3. I'm not ranking these, I'm just giving my recommendations. But this one, I just did a dedicated review. If you haven't had a chance to see my dedicated review on Ana Abiyedh Scarlet, I will link it in the description box. Please do. This is my favorite Lattafa fragrance to date, okay? This one is really incredible. Like, I am just like floored at how good this is. Like I said in my dedicated review, when I got this one, I screamed. I literally screamed because it was so good. I am obsessed with this. I've had this for about 2 months. Look at the dent. The dent is denting because I am obsessed. I have ordered a backup bottle and it is on its way, because this one is just, this is the perfect fall signature sexy scent. Okay, this one, I can't get enough. This is my scent of the day. Guys, I am just truly obsessed with this fragrance. This one is just, it's deep, it's sensual, it's dark, it's sexy. It is perfect for a crisp fall night, perfect for a date night. This is going to take you from fall into winter. This one is just sexiness in a bottle. The notes in this one are black cherry, pink pepper, white rose, peony, tonka bean, nutmeg, sugar, vanilla, caramel, and patchouli. When I tell you that this fragrance is what I think about when I think of a fall night, a fall date night, this is it. Ladies, please get your nose on this. Please get your hands on this and thank me later. If you are looking for a sexy fall fragrance, look no further. Ana Abiyedh Scarlet is that girl. This one is just stunning. This is in my top 3 favorite fragrances right now of all time. Okay, and that is saying a lot because I have a lot of fragrances. This is said to be a dupe of Christian Louboutin's Fetiche La Rose. I don't have that. I plan on getting that, but the girls are saying if you have this, you don't need that. I want the original just so I can have it in my collection. And I'm a huge fan of Mr. Quentin Biche, who is the perfumer behind the Fetiche La Rose, and I can smell that DNA that Quentin Biche likes to use with the rose. Guys, when I tell you, I have not heard anybody else say this, but this is reminding me of a deeper, darker, sexier big sister of Delina. I don't know what it is. The rose in this, the way that the rose is done, it is very reminiscent of Delina to me. I wore Delina on my wedding day and I wore this on my wedding night. And let me just say, it did not disappoint. My husband absolutely is obsessed over this fragrance. I am obsessed. Anybody who smells this on you will not be able to get enough of you. You won't be able to get enough of yourself. This is a head turner, compliment getter, and perfect for fall. If you like Delina and you like Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, if you imagine putting those together and making a little bit deeper, darker, a little bit sweeter, this is what you get in Ana Abiyedh Scarlet. It is giving me, if the Delinas had a fourth sister, the rebel sister, the sexier older sister, the one that all the guys are chasing, and anytime she leaves the house, you know, there are men just fawning over her. That's what this is. This is what this reminds me of. If Delina had that fourth rebellious, fine sister who is just the cat's meow, it would be this, okay? That's the best way I can describe it. So if you like the Delinas, you would like this because it has some of the same qualities to me. If you like Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, those fragrances together are, I mean, you could layer those two and you would get something very similar to this, but this one right here is just something special. The black cherry in here and the rose, I didn't know what to expect, but I got far more than what I expected. Let me just say that. If you like a black cherry, if you like rose, if you like vanilla, if you like patchouli. Now I was scared of the patchouli, but this one is blended to perfection. I was afraid, but that patchouli adds a layer of sexiness, and the way that it's blended, it's not like a dirty patchouli. It doesn't stick out. This is blended to perfection. Like I said, with the black cherry, the pink pepper adds a little bit of spiciness. The nutmeg adds a little bit of spiciness, and the tonka bean, the sugar, and the musk. This is a beauty and highly recommended for fall. If you want to get your entire life, your entire sexy life, get you a bottle of this, ladies. And again, thank me later. This is a beauty. The bottle is outstanding. It's gorgeous like all Lattafa fragrances are, but the juice is something special. I mean, perfect for fall. Moving right along, because I know I took a long time with that one because I'm obsessed with that one, is one that had been on my wish list and I finally got it, and it's Noble Blush. Look how pretty this bottle is. It has a plaque at the bottom. It has the little Lattafa plaque at the top. This one is just beautiful. Okay, this is a great fragrance also for fall. This is a great transitional fragrance, I say. And this is the Noble Blush, if I didn't say that. Noble Blush is, some people say it is also a dupe of the Delinas. I definitely, on the dry down, pick up the Delina Exclusive because this one is very powdery in the dry down. This starts off as a very jammy rose. It has rose milk in it, so it is a creamy, jammy rose, which makes it perfect for a transitional fragrance into fall, and also going into winter because of some of the notes, which I'll go over in a minute. This is not your typical rose. Like I said, this has rose milk in it, so it's going to be a creamy rose. It's going to be something that's really going to stand out in the colder months. I really like this fragrance. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of a powdery fragrance, and this one turns very powdery on the dry down. So I like it. I don't love it, but I do highly recommend this for my girls out there that like a rose fragrance, that like powdery fragrances. If you like Delina Exclusive, I would not say that this is a dupe for that, but this is definitely kind of reminiscent of that. If you like that, I think you would like this. And I think this is a great and a beautiful fragrance for fall and a great transitional fragrance. So the notes in Noble Blush, top notes are rose milk, middle notes meringue, almond, and base notes are vanilla, musk, and sandalwood. So the meringue and the almond is going to give it that creaminess. There is a very creamy vibe to this fragrance, especially on the initial spray. It's very jammy, milky, and creamy. It is slightly lactonic at the beginning without being too lactonic because of those base notes. Like I said, it turns very powdery in the base with the vanilla, the musk, and the sandalwood. You're definitely getting the musk on the dry down and the sandalwood on the dry down. But this one is really pretty. I really do recommend this for fall, especially if you're not so much of a gourmand girly. I know I talk about gourmands a lot on this channel. If you want something for fall that's just not sugary sweet, not gourmand, but is going to head in a bit of a different direction, get your nose on Noble Blush. If you like rose, I think you would like this. If you like a powdery fragrance, I think you would like this. And I think this would be a really pretty signature scent for someone who likes those type of notes and who likes the Delina Exclusive. If you like the Kayali fragrance, their rose fragrance that's really powdery and a dry down, I think you would like this. I think this is really pretty. I don't think you can go wrong with it, but I do want to advise, if you're not a big fan of powdery fragrances, be mindful because this does turn very powdery on the dry down. But that's Noble Blush, and I think this is a great recommendation for fall. All right, so we're coming to the end. I have two more, and this is one that I've covered on my channel before, and this is none other than Gharam. Gharam is such a beauty. I spoke about this in another Lattafa video, and I liked it. I didn't love it at the time. I know that I said that this one's a bit mature, but as this one has macerated, this is really a stunner. This is a stunner, and this is what I think about when I think about a classy fall fragrance. This is really beautiful. I mean, the bottle is beautiful. The juice is just equally beautiful. This one starts out very juicy, but then it turns into something that is really going to be magnificent in the fall months, even going into winter. This is the perfect signature scent. This is also one that you really could wear all year round, to be honest with you. I think Gharam is one that will really shine in the fall just because of some of the notes. This one has top notes of pineapple, tangerine, pear, middle notes of magnolia, jasmine, sandbag, and base notes of praline, amber, cashmere woods, sandalwood, and musk. So the praline, the cashmere woods, the sandalwood, and musk really is going to ground this fragrance and make it ideal for fall. This is a classic scent. If you like a really pretty, classy fragrance, that smell that you get when you walk into like the fragrance department, that's what this gives me. It's a very classy scent, a classy signature scent. If you are looking for something that is going to carry you all year, if you're looking for a transitional fragrance, if you're looking for something that's really going to project in the cooler months, get your nose on Gharam. I think Gharam is really phenomenal. It's juicy and it's playful at the top, but it develops into something so beautiful and classy. It is sweet, but not too sweet. The praline and the cashmere provides it with just a sweetness, but then it gives it a bit of a cozy vibe in the dry down. There's a bit of a coziness. This one is just really, also this one is sexy. This is another one that you could really dress up or dress down. This is one that I would see if you're going to like a dinner, or if you're going to a wedding, if you're going to something that requires you to wear like a little black dress. This would be perfect. And then like the holiday parties, this would really be a stunner. I've seen someone say that if you put the Matha concentrated oil with the Gharam, that it was just heat, like straight heat. And she did not lie. I don't know who said that, and I would give credit if I remember, but it was like on a short that I seen, and I tried it. And when I said, first of all, look at the bottles together. I mean, just match made in heaven. But when you put this concentrated oil on and then you top it off with Gharam, this is magic, okay? It is magic. It is really, really a stunner. Like, it's gorgeous. I get 8+ hours with Gharam, and then when I layer it with that, it's even longer. It is really such a compliment getter. It is beautiful, and I highly recommend Gharam for fall. If you're looking for a signature scent, like I said, this one can be worn all year long, but I think because of the praline, the cashmere woods, the sandalwood, it's gonna just really do outstanding in the fall and the colder months. So this is Lattafa Gharam. Get your nose on this and let me know what you think. And last but not least is also one that I have covered on my channel and that I love and I love down. I am obsessed and will always be obsessed with Peace and Love. I mean, the presentation, the beautiful gold scroll on the bottle. This is high quality. Again, I don't know how Lattafa does it, but this is one of my favorites from their Pride line. This one is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. This is what I think about when I think of fall. This has a silky, smooth component to it. This is what when you think about the colder months and Netflix and chill in the house, cozied up under a blanket, that's what this smells like to me. It just wraps you up and just really takes you in. That's what Peace and Love does for me. I love this fragrance. This one has notes of almond, blackcurrant, bergamot, rose, tuberose. In the base, you have sandalwood, vanilla, and heliotrope. Okay, the tuberose is so smooth and so creamy in here. I know some people are afraid of tuberose, but this is so creamy. And the way that Lattafa, again, has blended the notes to perfection. This is just such a silky, smooth, cozy fragrance. This is sweater weather. Like, when I think of sweater weather, when I think of boots, your high heel boots, this is the perfect perfume to just top you off with. It is going to get you 8 hours plus of wear, at least on my skin. It's such a long lasting cozy scent. It's not beast mode, it's not too in your face, but it does leave the most beautiful scent trail. And when anyone is in your personal scent bubble, they're gonna smell this and they are just gonna want to snuggle up to you. So this is the perfect fall fragrance, perfect winter fragrance. This is really a cozy, silky, smooth, wonderful fragrance. If you like scents like cashmere woods from Bath and Body Works, if you like twilight woods from Bath and Body Works, I think you would like this. This is said to be a dupe of soy maliki. I don't own that one yet, but I do have samples of it and I absolutely love it, and I can definitely see the similarities. This is a silky, smooth, cozy, beautiful, perfect for fall fragrance. If you like a cashmerean vibe, if you like almond, if you like blackcurrant, if you like just a really cozy, like cashmere, silky smooth fragrance, get your nose on Peace and Love. This is going to be perfect for fall. It's going to really project in those colder months, and I think that this is a stunner. I will always have this in my collection. I absolutely love it, and I could not go through a fall or winter season without Peace and Love. So those are my recommendations for my fall fragrances by Lattafa. I hope that you found something in here in this list helpful. If you have any of these fragrances, please drop down below and let me know which ones you have, which ones you plan on getting, and what are some of your favorite Lattafa fragrances for fall. I would love to hear about it. That's really all I have. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you enjoy my content, please don't forget to subscribe before you leave today. I'd love to have you be a part of the Tracy Lynette tribe and my fragrance community here on YouTube. Guys, I hope that you're having a wonderful week. I hope that you're having a blessed week. And like I always say, don't forget to what? Always smell good, look good, and be good. And guys, I'll see you very soon in the next video. Bye.